everyone, it's Mr. Cinema Junkie here, and this is my video entry to Midnitkrwlr's contest. Jesse has reached 500 plus subs, and that is absolutely incredible. If you're not subbed to him, definitely check out his channel. He does awesome reviews, has in-depth info on the movies he reviews. He knows what he's talking about. He knows his stuff. Very cool horror collection and a very cool person overall. So definitely check out his channel. I will put the link below. Go sub him and friend him if you haven't already. Definitely someone to check out. For his contest, he's asking for two of our favorite directors and two movies by those directors. And I'm really glad that it doesn't have to be our top two favorite directors, because I'm hard pressed to pick two, just two. But for my two, I'm going to go with Don Coscarelli. And the reason I picked him was because although he hasn't done like a huge turn of movies, what I like about him is that he has kind of like this certain, bear with me here, he has this certain family element to his movies. By that I mean, if you go back into his directing library, he did a movie called Jim the World's Greatest. I've never seen the movie, but in it he used certain people that he later used in the movie Phantasm. I believe Angus Scrimm, Michael Baldwin, and I think Reggie Bannister was in there as well. I'm not exactly sure about that. But he decided to do another movie. He called those guys up. He said, hey, got this other movie going on. Are you interested? And of course, in the sequels, he's used, of course, people repeated their roles in those movies. But he's also done other movies after that, like Bubba Hotep. Reggie Bannister made an appearance in that. He did a story for the Masters of Horror, Incident on and Off a Mountain Road, I believe it was called, and Angus Scrimm was in that. So I like that he goes back to these actors that he can rely on and brings them to the screen again. And the movie that just kind of goes out above and beyond all his other movies for me is, of course, Phantasm. As anybody knows, that's one of my favorite movies of all times. A lot of good memories tied to that movie. I saw it in the drive-in when I was like 9 years old, and it scared the crap out of me. Caused a lot of sleepless nights, you know. I don't know what it was about that movie exactly that affected me that way when other movies had not affected me like that. I had seen Suspiria, I had seen Halloween, I had seen Night of the Living Dead when I was 6. None of them made me lose sleep. None of them scared me that bad. That was the one that kind of made me like, uh-oh, just completely lose it. So that's like one of my all-time favorite movies from Don Coscarelli. And the second director, and this was the tough one because I was like, I had so many different directors running through my head, but I'm going to go ahead and pick Lucio Fulci for my second director. I like his vision when it comes to certain movies. He really, some people argue that his stories kind of lack a little bit. To me, if they do lack, they lack so little that I don't really notice. Because his movies are just downright entertaining. Huge gore fest. Very. He's actually done movies that were not horror, like Contraband, and but always brought the wet stuff. Always brought the gore. You know, if you're into gore, that's definitely a director you want to check out. Movies like City of the Walking Dead, The Beyond, Zombie, these were all movies that it can't be denied that they were epic and good and bloody. To me, he's like the godfather of modern gore movies. I know a lot of people say H.G. Lewis is the godfather of gore. That's fine. You know, he is. He was kind of the guy who brought it up first, but Lucio did so much more with it. He just really took it over the top. Um, so his movies have never failed to entertain me. And I have to narrowing down one movie for him is just like almost impossible for me. But here goes for his movie. I'm gonna have to go with Zombie 2, or AKA Zombie, the American release. I never get tired of that movie. There's just some air about it that I really love. Uh, I like that it was made as an unofficial sequel to Dawn of the Dead, which is why the Italian title is Zombie 2, because the Italian title for Dawn of the Dead was Zombie. Of course, when they brought it over here to America, then they just called it Zombie. I like that it was made as an unofficial sequel to the movie, but if you watch the movie, it almost makes like a perfect prequel to Dawn of the Dead, because it ends with all the zombies coming across the bridge into the city. And then if you watch Zombie and watch it all the way to the end, then pop in the original Dawn of the Dead, it almost picks up from where that one leaves off, because it has all the zombies going into the city, and then in Dawn of the Dead it opens up with everybody in the newsroom going nuts because they don't know where all these zombies are coming from and what's going on. It's almost like a great companion. It just makes a better prequel than a sequel. But the gore in it is awesome. The zombies in it are pretty damn epic. Um, and of course, the underwater battle between the zombie and the shark. That's enough said. You know, I wish somebody would come out with a scale-sized diorama of that underwater scene between the zombie and the shark. I think that was just an excellent scene altogether. As far as I know, it's never been duplicated. So, points for originality there. So, those are my entries. Lucio Fulci and Don Cascarelli, and the movies I pick are Zombie and Phantasm. Good luck to everyone else who's entering. Jesse, congratulations once again. 500 plus subs. You definitely deserve at least double that. Always been a great YouTuber and a good friend on here, and I wish you all the best. So keep up the great work, man. And hopefully we'll be catching each other in Crap Cinema Central soon. I need to kind of revive that a little bit. I have some movies picked out for it and everything. So, again, good luck to everybody else, and thanks to Jesse for the opportunity to enter this awesome contest. I'm pulling for second prize. That Dead Pit DVD looks cool. I remember when it was on VHS, you push the box and the eyes would light up. That was awesome. Alright guys, take care. Again, good luck to everyone, and I'll be talking to everybody very, very soon. Thanks.